Hi YouTube, Coinpicker here. Here are my thrift store finds for the past couple weeks. Sorry, been busy with life, so finally made an effort to put out a video for you folks. Anyways, interesting items. I got this from the local Salvation Army for, was it $2.99? These are Chinese checkers from China from the 1960s. So yeah, made in China. Look at the graphics. Pretty cool. And it is complete. Vintage marbles. And I think these are worth approximately, I'd say between $30 and $60. So I will probably try to flip that sometime in the future. I don't know if I want to mail it. Maybe I'll try to get it sold locally. I don't know. Is there a market locally? I don't know. Definitely on eBay, these things do sell. But pretty cool. Just hated that the store staff actually used Scotch tape to tape it down. So, and well, that wasn't the problem. The problem is like people opening the box. Oh, and there is a original label, a little bit of foxing on the inside, which shows you the age, but check this out. It's like bilingual. Some Chinese instructions and then English instructions. So this was made for export. So I'll take my time to take off these pieces of Scotch tape and maybe do a little bit of glue repair if some of the paper has been pulled off. Not a big one, but $3, can't go wrong. And that is, I think that's called like the Temple of Heaven. Actually on my trip to, was it Beijing years ago? I think I did drive by that. Well, I didn't drive, I was just in a taxi, but I believe I saw that. Pretty cool. And then we have some crystal paperweights from Sweden. And these two I just got the other day. Also from the Salvation Army. $1.99 each, super cheap. They are signed MJ Sweden and with a, I guess, product number. Let me see here. 9286, I think. Is it? Yeah. I think the signature stands for Matt Johnson. I don't know. But I'm not a big collector of these, but I promised Coinpicker mom, my mom, she loves crystal. Anything crystal she loves. So I promised her if I see any goodies, crystal goodies, that I would definitely get them for her. So these two are earmarked for good old mom. She loves these things. I already sent her a picture of them and she gave me a thumbs up. So yeah, both are marked. Pretty cool. No chips, no scratches. She will add these to her collection. And basically, crystalware is like glass that has, I believe, a minimum of, was it 24? All right, don't quote me on this, but I think it's minimum of 24% lead mixed into the glass. But pretty cool. And, oh, actually, when I found these, I also found, all right, basically, you know, family members, friends, they always want me to be on the lookout for stuff. So this is earmarked for Coinpicker Jr. After this video is done, he will be receiving this. $229. This is funny how they price these, like how they write it. So it's not 99 cents, but when they write it on top like $229, sometimes they do $129, and you're supposed to like disregard the 99 cents. But this is pretty cool. This is a gift set, Swiss gift collection. Wenger, and this is Kurandash. Oh, I must be slaughtering it. But of Switzerland. Basically, this is a Swiss Army knife, and this is also made by the same company. Brand new, never opened. Box is has a little bit of shelf wear, right? But what's interesting, look, it says warranty included. What's interesting, I looked this up. It says here, all right, I'm slaughtering this, but Morges, Ville de Morges, Ville de Morges, Morges city, basically. So that's a city in Switzerland. So Swiss Army knives, I think there's two companies. There's Wenger and there's the Sanger. I don't know, I'm slaughtering it. But there's two companies that are allowed to make, or they call Swiss Army knives. This is one of them, and it's from Switzerland. So yeah, this must be like a local souvenir from Switzerland, from that city, and they're allowed to, you know, package it this way and blah blah blah. Yeah, cool little Swiss Army knife, little basic one. And you see the little symbol for the pen, and has all the goodies and everything inside. It says Swiss Dual, Swiss made, Swiss Army gift collection. Pretty cool. And it also comes with a little slip case for the Swiss Army knife. And when I brought it home, I asked Coinpicker Jr., do you want this after I'm done showing everyone on YouTube? And he said, yes, for sure. He loves knives, loves collecting it, or them. So I promised it to him. This resells, I would say, about $20 to $30 on eBay, Canadian dollars that is, on the resale market, being new old stock, sort of a souvenir-ish. But we're not going to sell this. Coinpicker Jr. will be very happy indeed. And what else do we have here? Talking about pens, I did find my first gold-nibbed rolled gold pen. And it is from Cross. Yeah, I'm going to do a close-up on that. I'll have a look at this. Right. So it says Cross 1/20th 10 karat gold, rolled gold. Made in England. And it's from an organization which my friend, thrift store buddy, Mr. J, told me that symbol is for the Hong Kong Jockey Club, I believe. 10 years of membership. It was, all right, I paid up a little bit, but you know, I thought, I always wanted a gold nib pen. $14.99. But the only thing is, it does have an inscription, which Mr. J said he tries to avoid inscribed items because it's hard to resell. And here it says it belonged to, I'm assuming, a Mr. Wong. I got the Wong pen. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I'm Asian, so I'm allowed to joke like that. I'm just kidding. Anyways, see this pen, this nib. All right, let's close up on this nib. All right, first thing I did when I saw this pen was ask them to take out the cabinet or the display case so I could see the nib. Well, I didn't say that, but that is what I was thinking. All right, how come it's not focused? All right. Focus, focus, focus. So it's very tiny, but it basically says, look at this while I'm reading it. I don't want to bore you. It says cross 14K 585 M, I guess medium. Wish it was a bigger nib, but hey, 14K. Right, I don't think I lost money. Well, for the gold that is, probably broke even on the gold. I think if it was not inscribed, this would probably be a $50 pen, 50, 60. Being inscribed, you gotta knock it down a bit. So I, at the very least, doubled up. Like, not like I'm really gonna sell it. Probably just threw it in a pen holder or something, I don't know. I thought it was cool. Yeah, doubled up, at least 30 bucks Canadian, at least. I don't know, one of these days, if I find someone interested in the Hong Kong Jockey Club, then I would trade them or sell them this pen. Yeah, Mr. J said, hard sell Hong Kong Jockey Club stuff. Okay, that's fine. But it was my, all right, first gold nib pen that was like under 20 bucks. All right. Next, I had found this, another antique plate. All right, very interesting, hand painted. Check this out. Wish it was Chinese, but it is actually from England, or at least Great Britain. $3.99, couldn't pass it up. From the Salvation Army. It was just sitting with the rest of the dishes. Good condition, no chips, no breaks. Let me carefully flip it around. So it says Mason's patent, ironstone china. And it is a impressed mark. That means like squished into the pottery, not just stamped on, like not ink stamped. So, all right, get this. So it's ironstone, and I've bought ironstone pottery before. No chips. It's like a scalloped rim. Very nice tactile feeling. Imari style or Asian-esque, Asian style. You know, that was like the flavor of back then. You know, like everyone was like into Asian stuff or imports. This mark, according to the mark, this is the third style of that company's maker's mark, because they have like types. So this is type number 3, and it is basically from 1813 to 1820. That is like super old. That is like almost, well, that's pretty much like 200 years old. Crazy. Not worth crazy money though. I mean, it's probably worth 50 bucks Canadian. to a collector. But the nice thing is there's no damage. And it was probably on a plate hanger, you know, like those little springy things that you clip onto the back, and hung onto the wall of, you know, of some granny's wall for decades until, you know, she moved to a care home or something like that. I'm just drawing a story, right? And then all her stuff was like donated to the thrift store. Actually, that reminds me, on the local news, Value Village in my city, they were sorting out some like new merchandise, some I guess donations, and they found a bag, like some sort of carry-on or attaché case or something like that. And inside, the manager and the worker found like envelopes, and they ripped one open, and it was lots and lots of $50 and $100 Canadian old banknotes. Old as in, I think the oldest one was like 1954, but the majority of them were from the 70s and 90s. Total was $85,000. And the first thing they did was to call the police. They are so honest people there. And they actually, there was like names on the envelope or something like that. So they did track down that it was a lady, older lady, that just went into the care home probably about a year ago. The kids, I don't know, you call them kids. I mean, she's probably like 80 or something. I mean, the kids are like 60 something, like almost retiring themselves, if not. So they were clearing out like a lot of her storage units and just like donated a lot of stuff without even looking. They should have looked in the bag. 85,000. So, I mean, that's very good for her. Good that they found it and were able to return it back to her. Great story. But it's like, wow, 85,000, crazy. But anyways, if this plate was not from England, it was the same age, but made in China, this would be probably, I would say at least a $2,000, $3,000 plate. Depends, you know, like they have different grades, like made for the emperor or made for, you know, like quality wise, made for the emperor or made for wealthy business people, you know, merchants, or made for locals in a town, you know, because they used to have like famous pottery factories like in the capital, also like the local pottery in a town, so they wouldn't be like super fancy or anything like that. But yeah, can you imagine that if it was like just made in China instead of England? It'd be like worth some good money. Japanese stuff, not so hot compared to Chinese stuff. If it's Japanese, I don't know, maybe made, you know, like $200, maybe. Or maybe equivalent to this price. Nah, probably a little bit more than the English stuff. Because they don't have like a huge collectors following or collectors market in Japan. All tied to their local economy, you know, like Japanese economy was stagnant for many years, like from the 80s, where, you know, the government's giving like 0% loans, you know, to encourage, you know, their economy. But China has been booming, you know, for how many decades? For the last couple decades. But yeah, anyways, you know, moving on. But check it out. Still pretty cool. I like it. Probably not going to sell it. Probably going to keep it as a sample of some old porcelain. Don't worry, got some silver. Found this at another Salvation Army in their souvenir spoon junk bin. And it is pretty cool, $1.99. It's pretty hefty. It's like 30 grams of sterling. And this is what you call, all right, this is pretty I thought it was messed up when I saw it. See, it's a Christmas tree and some girl in the gutter, sitting by, in the alley. Actually, it is actually based on, I think like fairy tale or something like that. Not fairy tale, but like children's books. And that's called a Matchstick Girl. And I think she's dreaming about Christmas, and she sells boxes of matches. I think that was a thing back 100 years ago in Europe. And why did I buy it? Number one, I thought the toning totally screams out sterling. And actually, I think it is sterling, 925. Well, anyways, remember what I taught you many moons ago. Whenever you see a hallmark with 3 towers, and usually there's a year underneath, so that's 55, 1955. 3 towers from Denmark means sterling silver, and I believe this is a maker's mark. I looked it up earlier. It was like I think an H and a T or H and an S or something like that. This company always makes these like commemorative spoons, Christmas spoons. So 1955, pretty cool, pretty heavy. Silver alone, it's probably $30 bill, Canadian bill. But as a collector's item, oh yeah, it's like based on the book from Hans Christian Andersen. I think that's the book, the author. I'd say double spot value. Oh, let's not say double. Let's say $50 bill as a collectible. Sterling, heavy sterling collectible. So not bad. I'd pay $2 for that anytime. And then from the local value village, bought this baggie, $5.99. Why did I buy it? Most of it. Oh yeah. Also, reminder. I was saying 3 towers. 3 towers is sterling. If you see only 2 towers, don't buy it. 3 tower good, 2 tower bad. All right, 2 towers from Denmark basically means silver plated. Silver plated, no good. You want sterling or at least 800 silver. That's where the money is. All right, so I bought this only because, all right, what do you spy? I spy with my little eye. All right, looks like a bag of plated, right? We're half correct. Well, let's not say half. Out of this bag for $5.99, I did the math, so I knew it was worth it. All right, just like I promised, I'm opening it in front of you, with you, so you can enjoy. All right, check this out. I already know what piece, this piece. And don't even bother looking at this stuff. This is like Rogers. All right, check this out. Heavy piece. Oh, it's been such a while since I bought it. I picked the wrong piece. Community, no good. Sorry, scratch that. Edit. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the silver one. All right. I don't know why I picked that one. Coinpicker, you're losing it. All right, is it this fork? All right, I can't be wrong twice. All right, at least I knew it was a fork, all right? Because there was 2 forks and a spoon. So, oh, even better, heavier. All right, well, where is my trusty scale? Well, you know what? I'm going to put in the weight. I'm gonna put in a picture on the scale to show you. But this is, from my guess, it is at least 50 grams or more. So remember, I said 50 grams of sterling. So it's worth at least $50. All right, let's see what it says. All right, boys and girls. Northumbria. I did buy a partial set years, well, I don't know, a couple years ago. Was it a year ago? A little over a year ago, I bought a partial set that had the same brand. Northumbria Sterling. Ooh. I like it when it's heavy. Nice. Very nice. All right. And this is just community as well. So either we're going to use it or donate it. I guess we could use it. We'll just use some cutlery. Anywho, these are my finds. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Coinpicker out.